Good evening. I've played this game a couple of times in the past, and each time I think I've streamed it and then forgotten to save the stream. So this time I'm not going to forget to save the stream. I am actually going to save it and then it can be shared and seen. So Tribes of Midgard is aimed primarily as a cooperative online multiplayer game. It is on console, both Xbox, PlayStation, and of course on Steam for PCs and gaming laptops. Up to 10 players, and you've got two modes. You can play survival mode, which is journey with your tribe on a quest to save the world, which is more like a free time limitless sandbox kind of mode where you have unlimited time and no pressure to farm and mine and craft and build as many and as much resources as you like. From buildings to forges to smitheries, defences, that kind of thing, and you can explore all the areas. The giants that you face in the game are still around. They don't come to you, you have to go to them. Every night you still get the hell things that spawn around and terrorise you for a little bit before disappearing at the next storm. That's what survival mode's like. That's the version that I play, because I'm usually a one person to play, because not many people I know sadly have an Xbox 360, let alone an Xbox S, which we don't have yet. Most people I know are PlayStation or laptop or PC players, and this game isn't quite cross-platform just yet. Saga Mode is the mode that is time limited. You've got to not only defend oncoming giant attacks, and there's several giants. There's a fire giant, a storm giant, there's a giantess, and there's other bosses such as Hell and Loki, which came out with the last and final expansion update. And that is time limited, and they will come. You will need to build your defences quick, repair them. You've also got to gain relative points in skill trees to earn better attacks and defences, as well as better skills for harvesting and building and crafting, that kind of thing. And that's really where the co-op play lives, in that mode, Saga Mode. And you can win all sorts of achievements for doing it as fast as you can, kind of thing. But because I'm a lone player in this particular instance, and this isn't really a lone player type of game, thankfully survival mode is best for that, because it will adapt all the enemies you face to your level. So it'll say, okay, so you're just level 5, okay, we'll turn everything down in this level 40 area, say, to level 5. And then it is more survivable, quite literally. That's what it's called, survival mode. So that is the mode we're going to go for today. As you can see from this beautiful, very almost comic, not quite comic, graphic novel, I'd say, saying that a lot of the black lines are really highly defined. It's slightly reminiscent of the way Borderlands is animated and graphically appearance. You've got rewards that you can go to for various things. You get rewards, daily rewards, playing daily. I sadly do not have that capacity in my life as a parent and as a working parent, that is. Different types of rewards, such as weapons, protections and accessories, and you can get different skins for your character. So my character doesn't actually look like a very well armoured Valkyrie type person. She's actually got very basic armour and very basic weaponry. There's also progresses, so you can get challenges, classes, recipes and journals, journal entries. Customise is where you can equip the skins and change the characters and the looks, as well as your mount. And you also have pets in this game, which are little creatures. There's lots of different types of pets. Some are seasonal, some are permanent. In this case I've got a raven, because I quite like my raven. Cosmetics, this is where you use your earned golden horns or coinage of some description. I can't remember the actual name for it. but you can put it towards different items, and as you can see, they've all got a price, and it depends on how often you play and how well you do. Oh, excuse me. To see how well you do. There you go, platinum coins. So there you go, because I came back for the first time in quite a while. I've got some platinum coins, and if I come back in another day, I will get more platinum coins, and this is all part of the way they encourage you to play. But anyway, there is lots of features and customizations and stuff. It's probably as customizable as players are in Fortnite, but I've never played Fortnite, so I could be wrong. So let's just launch into it, shall we? So you can have world slots for multiplayer and solo player. Now of course I haven't got, sadly, a tribe behind me, so it'll be a solo world for me. As you can see, it'll tell you how many days you played. Their days have a peculiar time. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry, it's been a long day. It's been a long week, maybe a long couple of weeks even, for various reasons. In that they've got a dawn, they've got a middle of the day, they've got a dusk, and then they've got a period of night, and there's a period of night where the hell things emerge, and then when the sun comes up, they disappear again. So it does take some time to go around, but it's not too laborious to feel like a full 24 hours. You can also see your level of a Viking, and of course the world has a number. Now, you can delete the world, and everything in it will go and then start again. But I like to just carry on with the world I've got. As you can see, you've got up to 5 world slots, so I could try this 5 different ways if I wanted, but you can only really make one character at a time, so might as well just stick with the world I've got. Oh, no, wrong one. That is the one thing I will say about this particular game, in that the selection, it's not always really clear. The fact that it makes the lines slightly whiter compared to the white lines that everything is already highlighted in doesn't necessarily indicate when you've got it selected. I think it needs to be a colour or a graphically different way of doing it. Right, hopefully I've got it selected now. Yes, there we go. Well, we don't want to click delete. We do not want to click delete, because I think last time I played this, which was some time ago now, I hate to say, dear viewers, I got most of my crafting stations up. I do not have the time to farm, well, not farm, chop down lots of trees to get lots of timber, to make lots of wood, to make a house in particular. It takes too long. This is where you need a co-op team. But I did discover where the werewolves were, and I actually had a bit of a fight off in the cavern. Nearly died at one point, managed to get myself out, heal, then go back in. Again, the benefits of being a co-op in that you don't always get mobbed. But in this case, I'll just have to brave it, because otherwise, yeah. As one of my favourite characters says, such is the life of an adventurer. Right, where am I going with this cursor? Right. No, I want to go back. No. World. There we go. Make sure I've not got delete selected. Continue! There we go. So off we go. Just loading. Yeah, the environments do have different temperatures. I've not really got to many of them yet. Brightwood tends to be more woodland. There is the drowned coast. But I will say this, they have been very inventive with their environment, and in particular the plant life, because of course you do have to collect berries and leaves and herbs for certain foodstuffs and potions and that kind of thing. So here we are. This is the seed of Yggdrasil growing happily, and these are all my different crafting stations. The outfit I'm wearing, the helmet, the sword and the shield are, I think they're from the Valkyrie or Heimdall set, but the actual outfit, so the trousers, the top and the cloak especially, are from the Hela set. I think it's just quite cool. because I just love the way it swishes around. So let's take a look around. Let's just see if we can find, where is she? Oh yeah, she's over here. Here is where you usually start when you first launch the game, and this is Ira Footcrushed, who is the poster girl, quite literally, for this game. And here you can see the 5 rune stones of the giants. So you've got Fenrir, you've got Jormungand, you've got Surtur, and you've got Hel, and then the last one definitely leads to Loki, as the last update came some time ago, and so it's not really a spoiler anymore. But boy, do you have to work your way up to that bit. This is my war chest, which has tons of things in it. If I can go to it, LB. So as you can see, we've got iron, we've got meat, we've got mushrooms, we've got healthing ring, crab shells. There's lots of different items and bits and bobs that you can literally pick up from enemies, killing creatures, because there are deers, there are pigs, there are chickens. You can hunt all these and they will give you items. This is the shrines. This is your fast travel. So if I went off into the world and got stuck and I wanted to just get home quick, I can use, excuse me, my home room once and it'll take me here, and then it'll take some time to recharge before I can use it again. If I died, which has happened several times, I wake up in this lovely bed, but all the items that I had on me at the time are back where I died, so you then have to go all the way back into that dangerous area to then reclaim your loot, which is why this game is also about management, in particular resource management, in that you should always, as soon as you've gathered enough of anything, come back, put it in your war chest, or put it in a chest somewhere, because you can make chests to store things in. And then if you die, you've not lost all the stuff that you harvested and earned. So as you can see, it's showing in the top left, it's showing a little like a mini map. But if I go to, not that one, here we are. You can see this is close up, but if I can zoom out, it is huge. It is a really big space, and you can tell by all the icons that there's a lot to go see and do. So all these places I've explored. The little lines obviously indicate kind of like high ground, low ground. These bridge icons, I'm just checking, is it on there? I don't think it is, but they do indicate where there's usually a slope going from the low to the high ground, or high to the low ground. So that's the only way you can get up, because as you can see, if I wanted to go to this cave here, I'd have to go, where are we? Where are we indeed? Well, we're here. So I'd have to go round here, all the way along, and then up this cave to there. Now I believe the werewolves I found, I think it was over here. So that's a cave icon, and then there's another one over here. These little fires are camps. Most of the little ones are run by goblins, and they do funny things, these goblins, in every seasonal event, both Halloween, Easter and Christmas. These goblins won't just be ordinary goblins, they'll be wearing rabbit ears, or throwing snowballs, or wearing pumpkin heads. It's all very light-hearted entertainment, and it does kind of like obviously make it more of an event for those who play all together when they're not just one like me. But as you can see, there's lots of this map I have yet to go for. There is now a swim feature, and there is, I know, when you have to go face Jormungand, after you've done the Series 1 boss, which is killing Jamsaxa the Tempest in the Land of Pools, you get to craft a boat, and that'll take you to Jormungand's island, but you can also face combat out at sea as well. I have yet to get that far. I have yet to even meet Jamsaxa, because I'm just not getting high enough level, and I don't think I could take her on my own. I'm not good at the whole dodging thing. But I like the exploring, I like the building and the crafting, and just seeing how far I can get. Now, this icon here is a sorcerer, and she is a high-level dark elf, because there are dark elves that live in the Bright Woods, which is all this green space here. If I went to this brown space, that would tell me that was the Drowned Sea, and if I went all the way... Excuse me, can you want to go over there? It'll tell me I'm in a different giant, because every different environment is home to different creatures. So, if I went all the way over here, this is where the Drowned Sea is. Sorry, not down there. I think the brown is the Land of Pools, or somewhere else, but over here is the Drowned Sea. And I think that's one thing. It would be good if it could indicate which land is which when you're hovering your mouse over the colours. But there is lots to see and lots to do, and I guess I could try going north for once. Each environment caters to different levels of character, and it will tell you what level range of the area is when you enter it, which is handy because then it'll let you know if you're walking into Death's Door or into an area that is actually really easy for you. So as you can see, there are beacons, outposts, gateways, an undergate, Hervaglummy as well, Cursed Roots, an arena, which I think we're not far away from one. That one's there. I've yet to do an arena. I don't know what it is. And a lair. There's global events, personal events, the Shrine, the Bread, the Allforge. They're all kind of obviously on there as well. There's large camps, medium, small camps. There's hideouts. There's ruins where you can often find treasure. Bridges. I've yet to come across a bridge. Yet to come across a sapling, and I have found a ruin now. So, let's just try going over there. You can also set markers, of course. So I will set that one there. Let's go and bother those goblins, shall we? Or maybe dark elves, but we shall see. The pet is handy because it will recruit... no, there's the other thing. If you look in the opposite corner, so the top right, not the top left, you can see that there is a runic sundial of sorts, and that is effectively your clock. So the light blue, which is about 60%, 65%, is the daytime. The red zone, that's sunset, and then I think the dark quarter, that's when the hell things come out. So we might run into them first, because it is now entering their time, and then they'll disappear when the sun comes up. So yes, there's a furnace, there's an armour loom. What else have I got? I've got a construction bench, I've got an ammunition shelf because you can use bows and arrows. There's a tool grinder. The Allforge is the basic go-to. Oh yes, storage box similar to your war chest. It's also linked, and your meal cauldron, which you use to make meals. So, first off, just going to use the Allforge to check that all my items are repaired. They are, as you can see. In my hand, I have a club, but it doesn't look like a club, it looks like a sword, and that's the effect of the skins, the cosmetics that you can get. So no matter what weapon I've got, it'll always look like a even better sword. You can carry lots of different weapons, but you can equip up to 2 at a time. You can switch between 2 different types of melee, or have a bow and arrow equipped. I think at the moment I've only got the 2 clubs. So I'm going to unequip that 1 second. Let me just check how I do that one. This one, there we go. I think I've got that because, as you can see, they've each got a score, and that determines their attack power. And I like this as well. They kind of like give each item, even the weapons, just kind of like a little description that gives it a little bit of a personality, tells you a bit more. So as you can see, it says swing till you drop. It's the typical weapon used by the Dogglefars, aka the Dark Elves. The sword, A good Herseer leads from the front. This sword is made for those who seek glory for your tribe and bragging rights on themselves. And it takes a village destroys a Viking. This flimsy bow will protect you outside the walls, but not much further. Understandable. I don't think I've been able to craft a bow yet. Construction bench. Let me just check. Craft. Yes, the crafting stations, as they're called, whether it's a loom, whether it's a forge, etc., they all have expansion options. So you can start off with level 1 to make basic level 1 weapons. If you upgrade it to level 2, you can make then level 2 weapons, such as here we have Villager's Sword number 2. But for each item, not only do the stations require specific items to be expanded, whether it's cloth, metals, wood, the items that you can then make at those crafting stations also require individual items. Primarily base items, as in the version before it, but also additional to make it then the version after it. So as you can see here, Villager Sword number 2 requires Villager Sword number 1, but it also requires 2 wolf teeth, neither of which I have, indicated by the lovely red 0. But you can go through all the weapons that you could get. So for Sigyn's blade, now this is why I like this game, because of course it's reflective entirely of Norse mythology, not Norse history. And Sigyn is a character where she is often forgotten, and I like that they've discovered her and decided to honour her in this way. As the description says, ever have one of those days where one of your sons is turned into a wolf and the other uses chains to bite your husband? Well, Sigyn did, and her anger powers this sword. Quite rightly, she does have a very tragic life, being Loki's wife. I didn't intend for that to rhyme, but there you go. And that requires iron and helthing fingernails, which sounds lovely. You've also got serpent tongue. This sword's venom comes from the same snake used to torment Loki. If it was dripped into your face until the end of time, you'd want to bring about Ragnarok too. And again, it requires iron and an unsunken talisman, so lots of different things require different things. If I wanted to upgrade, let's see, it tells me I need 3 silver and 6 iron, and at the moment I've only got 2 iron in my bag. I have yet to find a silver mine. I've come across lots of iron mines, but not a silver mine. And that's effectively rocks. So, the night has passed, so we can forget about getting helthing fingernails, because that's dumb. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and find that bridge that I mentioned. And let me just show you can harvest the trees. You can harvest every tree you come across, and as soon as you chop it, you get items. So if you look under where the sundial is, you'll see the items pop into bags. We've got feathers, branches, spruce needles and woods, and they all go straight to my storage box, which is nice. If you jump down a rowan tree, you get the berries as well as the woods. That's always handy. So, right, the lift to go up, the slope bridge is here. Now, as you can see, it says I've entered Bright Forest level 100. But I have sufficient power, because if you look next to the map, I have got 149, so I think I'll be okay. But there's this barrier in my way, so if I attack it with my sword, I will not only get the attention of others. Go on, mate, you can destroy the... No, I don't. I keep doing that. I keep pressing the build option instead of the shield option. No, I don't want LB. Go away. I think if they didn't make the build option next to the shield option, I wouldn't be so confused. Deposit, gets me some iron. No, I keep doing it. Why do I keep pressing LB? LB Bex is not for shield. It's LR. Or LT, not even LR. See, I can't even say. Now the pets are handy because they do collect all the loot for you. So you don't have to worry about not picking up the loot, you just run through it and they pick it up. Although when you run through it, you pick it up anyway. So there we go. Right, here we are. This little camp. As you can see, I don't really do blocking. With each weapon, you kind of build in a super attack. No! Oh my goodness. Stop. This is how not to play the game, everyone, okay? Don't press LB for the shield. Oh dear, this one's running a bit of health, so I'm going to quickly eat. No, I'm doing it again! Deary me, they must think I'm the craziest warrior alive to just keep pulling out a clipboard. I will. Phew. I'm just going to eat some steaks as a way of gaining health back. Right, let's go explore their camp because they should have a little chest. Press the right button this time. I'm just going to do a walk around just in case there's any of the dark elves. There might be some around. There's some down there. But I don't think they've seen me yet. I don't think they can get up here. Oh, I say that, see, they can't quite get, unless it's up the slope, they can't get to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and get that chest. Now you may have noticed the big ball in this camp. That is an explosive thing, so you don't want to hit that and be in close proximity. I'm just going to skirt around, see if there's any other resources that I can pick up. Grass tuft. Lots of trees to harvest. Ah, here we are. Iron deposit. I do like the way my cape swishes as I walk and gallivant around. Ah, here we are, another iron deposit. Now, there are some wolves, but they can't get me. I'm not sure if I can get them either. No, equipped weapon. Let me just... Now it does have like an auto targeting ability here, and that as long as you're looking at it, it's highlighted, you can take the shot. And you can change your types of arrows too. Oh, I've got one multi. That's good. Maybe I'll get Sigyn's sword yet. Just trying to find me backwards. There we go. Although now I need to get down there and collect that loot. Because I'm not near enough my pet to get them. So we need to do a quick run around. Find the bridge. There it is. Just swap back to my shield. Because they should also give me some good meat, which would be really handy. Yep, kill a fox. Ah, some health. Perfect. Now if I follow the rocks, we should find where they are. That's it. Perfect. Armour, all ingredients gathered. Nice. Chop down the trees because you'd be amazed how many things need twigs and branches and further wood. Oh, hello. Ah yes, now you have two cats in this game. This is one of them, Midgard. As you can see, he's no ordinary cat. There's one that looks like the moon, one that looks like the sun, this one is the moon. Sniff sniff. What's this doing here? Yggdrasil's magic is all over the place these days. What you looted is incredibly precious and smells fantastic. It's called an essence, the primordial element of a natural thing. You can use your shovel from the build menu to dig holes and plant these essences wherever you see fit. Over time, the essence will blossom into its true form and be ready for harvest. I even hear there are saplings out there with special soil that can greatly speed up the process. Happy farming! Well, I didn't know that before, but now I do. But yes, they come and they go in a speed of light and whatnot. So yes, they're kind of the tutorials of the game, but rather fun. Right, I want to go back to the main place now to deposit my hard-won loot. Oh, and some more on the way. And see about the armour loom, which it said. Oh, there's some more there. Stone. Always need stone as well. And as you get back to the tree, if you were hurt, it would start instantly healing you. The waves of light it emits grant health every time. So there was an armour loom. Armour loom. Is that because I can upgrade it? Yes and no. As you can see, I've bookmarked the ingredients there. I need small bones. Funnily enough. Now, can I craft Sigyn's sword? I need a level 2 station. Oh no, I can't do. But I can do Hirce's sword. But I still need a station to be level 2. So, what does the station need for its upgrade? It needs silver. Silver is the bane of my life. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the 6 iron it needs. And then all I need to do is find the silver. For you, I'm going to give you the 5 small bones. So, what I need to do is... As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. An awful lot of stuff. I already have some health. Fingernails, evening rowan drops. Rock with teeth. I'm just gonna see if I can craft anything. I could do with some food. because I have spruce needles and red meat. Cold brew seafood. Yes, you can go fishing here. And I have fished and caught fish once. You've got to find specific bubbles in specific areas of food to cook. So now I've got a few potions, well not a few potions, a few herbal drinks and some meat to eat to regain health. Now the sun is setting and I could do with a repair to my shield. Okay. Your tools also need to be repaired. They have got a durability limit on them, but just like your weapons, you can upgrade them as you upgrade your workstation. So you can make an iron pickaxe or a steel pickaxe or a gold pickaxe, that kind of thing. Now the one thing that does irk me a little bit about this game is just my player experience, that I'm used to be able to rotate the camera. And you can't really rotate the camera on this game. To do that you have to kind of go into the build menu. So if I press the wrong button and go to build, I can rotate the camera this way and that way, and then if I come out of it, that's the way it sticks, so now I'm looking up that way. But to be honest, I'm rather be that way. Right, it's getting near to the point where hell things might emerge, which should be good. Fight a few hell things and you can see what they're like. I don't know why I'm whispering. Ah yes, I can see them. You might not see them for me, but I can see them. In the mini map in the top left corner, you can now see some purple dots. Those are the hell things, and I believe they have picked a fight with some goblins, maybe? Keep doing this. Stop picking the wrong button backs. Oh, there's two sets of hell things, so I might just go for the one away. Where are you? Come on. Around here somewhere. There you are, boys. They do pack a bunch and you can get sorcery ones. I'm not your enemy. That's what things are. Look, pig. Told you there was pigs in this game. Bet you didn't believe it, but you do now. sure I saw another one. Well, if not, I'll go take that chest anyway. Only level 1, but it'll do. It'll do. Yay! And I leveled up at the same time. That's good. Okay, now just to find our way back to our main camp, which is not that way, it's over this way. So as you can see, I've got low health, but as I get near the tree, it instantly rejuvenates me. Right, let's go to my big war chest, and I just want to check that I haven't got any silver hiding somewhere. So, if we go to that one, I think it really could do with a search feature. Missions, essences, that's what I've got. Packs, weapons, shields, tools, consumables, instructions. Yeah, you can carry around. Oh yes, you can have runes. You can only apply 1 or 2, I think, at a time, or maybe it's just 1. And you can find them from killing enemies as well as in ruins, which is where you find the big stuff. Midgard has survived another day. Hurrah! Well done for me. I've kept it alive. Right, so that's flint. That's stone. That's evening rowan drops. Ancient core, yarn. You won't believe how hard the little things are. Like spun yarn, hard to find. You've got to make them werewolf fangs. A healthing ring. Pelt. Got iron, got wrought iron, and got cut stone. And I've got 4 healthing fingernails. Got 18 iron ore. 28 wolf teeth. I have quite a lot of wolf teeth. King cup nectar. Maple sap. You can use flint to make take king cup nectar, I think. But anyway, it doesn't seem like I've got any silver hiding in there. I think. I'm just maybe. Got ore, iron ore, branches, fur and flint and wood. Let's take some of these red meats. The fish. I could turn it into food. Got duck off orb, Tasman, like a bull bristle, grass, kelp. No silver. It is annoying. What I will do then is I'll place the essences in there. Got explosive arrows and 94 normal arrows. souls, but you collect them as you kill things. That's all fine. You don't usually end up in it. As you can see, I've got 3,000 odd souls in my inventory, which is quite a lot, as I'm sure you understand. So everything's repaired. Stone at the minute, but a silver tool. See, I need to find silver to even make any of that. And again, I'm not sure where you can find silver. I haven't really come across it, not in the lands that I've explored. Obsidian. Let's just see. Do we have equipment? So I've gained a better club. What have I gained? I've got a Docklefowl Club 3. So I've gone from 1, 2. I've got 1, 2, and then 3. That's handy. But I've still got my sword and my bow. The materials. See, I've bookmarked for the storage box, which I've already done. So I can mark that. Weapon loom, weapon furnace. So you can pin a recipe or bookmark it and it'll tell you then when you've got the items for it. See, what have I got already? I've got a Hersa sword 1. Now Hersa sword 3 needs the Hersa sword 2, Docklefowl thorns, and small bones. Small bones is something I'm also missing for the armour loom, I believe. Bookmark that. Gulvig 3. Gulvig's blade. There are so many awesome weapons. So many! But again, I think I need to upgrade the construction station as in the weapon forge to make Sigyn's blade, and to do that I need silver. So what I came here to do was to look, see if the journal tells me anything. Stone, aquamarine, silver deposits. Location, land of pools. Okay. Right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to put in my war chest because I don't want to lose it if I die. So to go to the land of pools. Yeah, I can't even get her sword 2 without upgrading the station. Because I have the sword and I have 23 of the thorns needed to upgrade this. So let's have a look. Let's try and get to the land of pools, which one it is. Pretty sure it's around here. I think. We'll head that way out. We've got time before the sun sets. Oh, actually, before I go anywhere, I'm just going to do some quick cooking if I can. To make more food. So I've got maple sap, so I can make lots of sap juice. I've got a fish skewer, so I can do that with some salmon. I can grill some meat because I have 48 spruce noodles and 10 red meat slabs. My inventory is full. What do you know? Fair enough. I don't think there's any other things on there. That can do. No, that'll do. That'll do. So I've got 6 spruce, 3 kebabs, and 6. Yeah, I can only carry 6 of, well, three 6s of foodstuffs. Right, where am I going? We're going down this way to the land of pools, I think. Oh, wow, level up. Awesome. I have reached level 7. Rabbits. Let's just see if I can... Nope, I've not equipped my bow. Never mind. Right, is the land of pools this way? Yes, it is. Brilliant. For this reason, I'm going to deploy the crafting thing so I can turn it that way. This is where we usually run into the goblins. Snake. Another one around here. I'm sure it's right. Where have you gone, you little sneaky thing? As you can see, the environment is very different from the bright forest to being in the land of pools. Also, if I hadn't dropped that down, you would have seen the vegetation also changes between night and day. And that some trees produce certain berries or sap at night compared to during the day. Whoa! Ow! I was not expecting that. That is not the wrong time to hit that. Right. Let's focus! Let's take on this worm! Be gone, worm dragon! I am Sigurd and I will fight you like Fafnir. Woohoo! Oof. Well, I wasn't expecting that in the land of pools, but okay. This is what survival mode is all about. Get to explore new places. Now there was something down here. Is that silver? Yay! Silver! Do I get enough? I get 3. Can't remember if 3 was enough or if it needed 5. Oh, but I can fish. So let's zoom in, do some fishing. I've got to wait for it to move. Have I reeled everything in? Nope, didn't seem to. Or if I did, I didn't register it. What else? Ah, not again. Whoa. Oh my gosh, 2 of them. Alright, wrong time to be doing that, Becky. Wrong time entirely. Whoa, not with the helping. Oh my gosh. This could be the end of Becky the Inhabitants. It could indeed, folks. Will she survive? Will she? Oh my gosh. Oh, half health. Wowie. Whew. This is what happens when you run around at night time. You get ambushed by hell things if you're not careful. Oh, there was another one. Oh, and there's more hell things up ahead. There's also some experience of mine. I've dropped some experience. Where is it? Ah! Fiddle me dee. That's scary in the dark. Oh, nearly got him, nearly got him. Oh look, yes, this is what I mean. Can you see the yew tree has got some little glowing orbs in it now? In the day it doesn't, it's just a plain old yew tree, but at night time it's got midnight yew tears, which can be used in all sorts of things. Another silver. Brilliant. Henbane plant, not had that before, so that's good. I see some hell things over there and I don't want to go near them. Make sure I'm at full health. Because I seem to be a bit surrounded. And I'm told, oh there it is, there's the experience thing, I've got it, got it, that's what I wanted. I am provisioned in lander pools because I have got 100. It's like lander pools 40, but if you go higher up, it goes to lander pools level 120. And you know what? I want that silver there, so I can't see anyone there. So I'm just gonna hack. Oh, what do you know? I got it. Got it even through the wooden fence. I think I might possibly have enough silver now. I think. At this point, I am going to show you what the Hearthstone does, which gets you back to your camp. Just like Thor does in Bifrost. Right, we are back here, back, and we are safe, and hell things can't get us really. Okay, let me just rotate the camera a bit, just because I'm familiar with things. Or just I guess over here. Which plane it will be. Let's okay, so it's all all ingredients gathered. No, I did see, where was it? Midgard has survived another day, in other words, I have survived another day. That's fine, let's just go. Right, let's see if we can do this thing. So 3, woohoo! So now I can craft Sigyn's blade. Oh my goodness, yes, let's do this. Although I have also oh no, I can't quite do serpentine. I haven't got enough unsunken talismans. That's a whole other area where they found lots of drowned Vikings eventually. So let's craft Sigyn's blade. Yes, please let me have an awesome sword once more. And just like that, it's done. Just like that, it is done. Bit of a backup, I might also do... Have I not put on Hersa's sword? I'm sure I claimed it. Did I not take it out of the box? I did! Anyway, who needs it? I've got a club level 3. But I've also got Sigyn's blade, which is awesome. That's fine. So, can I also upgrade the loom? Nope, still need small bones. And you need wooden boards, cut stone and obsidian. And the ammunition shelf seems to have peaked at level 2. Whew. So, just equip that beautiful sword. Oh, it has done. Perfect! Perfect, it does void damage. And it's also a tornado attack. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I've got a blessing, it seems. Or a blessing point. So, these are the trees. So at the moment, increased efficiency, axe mastery, bow mastery, hammer mastery, spear mastery. Tears double hit, trigger a second attack every 2 combo attacks. What have I got? Available free fall, damage from falling. I've got a step. I've got shields, armors, weapons, durable tools maybe? Step, charge shot. Hold back an arrow with your bow to infuse it with an extra damage. Increase damage when holding arrows. Prevent knockback. Grab the attention of enemies. With resolve of Forseti and Hyjar impose a false sense of hope upon their foes when deploying their shield, preventing them from fleeing or evading. Let the purge begin. Handy. Return seedling. Fast revive. Infernal rage. Sneaky Vikings. Dodge roll to deploy a decoy that will attack nearby enemies. The decoy is half of your current XP. No thanks. Ah, Sin's shield wall. Double the armor value of new and nearby allies. And rationing. 20%, 5% chance to recover meal consumed. And Anhaujar knows how important rationing can be in dire times. Gain a chance to recover your meal immediately after consuming it. Now, I'm sorry, but this is just making me question biologically how you recover said meal once you've eaten it. And I'm just getting images of regurgitating birds. I think what I'm going to do, excuse me for yawning, is going to maybe go for either shield or armour. So I've kind of already got sword. And I do like swords. I do like swords. Durable weapons, durable armour. I think I'm going to go with durable armour. There we go. Done. Right, let's actually do some building, shall we? So let's go to the build menu. So we've got permitted build, we can... Oh yes, shovel. We've got an essence to plant, haven't we? Shall we plant our essence? Let's do that, because I've not actually done that before, because I've not acquired an essence before. So let's put our essence maybe over here, between these two things. As you can see, you've kind of got a grid that you select from. And it's kind of in a 6x6 around you, with you being at the centre, usually. I'm getting into that corner. It's annoying me. Fine, put it there. That'll be for build menu. Let's shovel there. RTTT. Oh look, the next cat has appeared. Perfect. Let me just exit out of the menu. I want to speak to the cat. Hello? There we are. Solira. Digging a hole to nibble him, are we? Ha ha ha, just kidding. That joke never gets old. As you can see, she looks a bit like the sun. She's all goldy and lighty, but look at her eyes. Lovely colourful eyes. No matter what Manny says. Interact with a dug hole to plant essences of all kinds. Some might even produce unique vegetables you can't get anywhere else. All I know is that you can plant anything for harvest, so long as you have its essence, including rocks and ore. Crazy Yggdrasil magic. Okay then, thanks for that. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go back to my war chest, which is over here. I've gone the long way around. Bear with. I'm thinking that's probably my essence. I did! Ooh, and I've got ore essence and Rowan essence. Fair enough, I can dig 2 holes and we'll see how that works. Because why can you plant ore? That's what I want to know. So, okay, so I've dug a hole. Let's open it. Let's plant my Rowan tree. There. I think that's done everything. And then for the iron, we'll put it near the rocks, I suppose. There we go. Now, look, I can see the little circles, which I thought were meant to be engaging things, are actually kind of timers indicating how long things can come along. Or at least until it's ready to harvest, I assume. I mean, I'm surprised it's not asking me to water it, but hey ho, and I'm glad that I know it's asking me to water it. So there we go. There we go, I've planted 2 essences, something I've not done before in this game. So that's good. What I will do though is I will go to the map, because I need to take off that bit. So yeah, that's the working station. There we are. So we've been all over the land of pools. Look at that, I've expanded my map a little bit more now. We've been up that way, and as you can see, the camp is still empty until that time hourglass is gone. That means there's enemies have yet to respawn, but they always do. They always come back. So there is lots more to do in this game. As I said, there's several harsh giants, and kind of like the main season campaign goal of Yggdrasil, but it is really best played as a co-op game. This is going to take me a while to do anything because I'm doing it on my own, but I've survived so far, and it's interesting unlocking new things, discovering new ways of interacting with the game, and I like the twists and nods to Norse mythology that they do use in the game, both in the items and the enemies. I think what we killed was called a lindworm. Let me just check with the journal. Creatures. Are you on there, Mr. Lindworm? They're the elites. They're the bosses. They're the characters. I'm sure I've seen a lindworm on here. 'Cause I've killed one. As you can see, werewolves. Brown werewolves. Icy werewolves. I'm sure they would have put a lindworm on here before. Ah, creatures. Ah, there we go. The second page. Somewhere, there we go. That's it! Not lindworm, the linorm! They're fabled creatures, threading the line between a dragon and a snake. Linorms have mastered the power of thunder. Yep, I know that because they paralyse me. Spitting electrified saliva across great distances, and it goes boom. And their loot gives them spikes, also health potions, and also agent cores. But as you can see, there's lots of different creatures to face. Oh, excuse me. Watchtowers. They're the goblins. Not faced a troll yet. Faced goblin throwers. Unfrozen warriors I've not faced. Don't think I've faced Selkies yet. But I have in previous playthroughs of the game. So I've faced off the unsunken folks. I've come across a Docklefire witch and died, and I just love her character design. It's just pretty awesome. The way they've kind of got yellowy gold dripping off their skin. Cross face wolves, amber wolves, black wolves, white wolves, pigs, squirrels. Don't ask me why it's blue. And why they're known to live in the dark depths when surely they live up a tree. But anyway, there we go. And I've knocked snakes on the head. I've not actually killed snakes before in this game, but I have. So, yes. So, it is getting late. I would love to play more. It's just finding the time and the energy to do so. I will definitely try and capture this capture rather aptly, as it's now going through capture and stream on Xbox more than directly through Twitch, but it is still on Twitch. Hey, I'm on Twitch. Hi. I'll put it up on my YouTube channel, where I've got a little collection slowly growing called Playing with the Norns. which is kind of nice because the Norns control fate, and fates can be so different in whichever game you play in. Where I'm playing through a variety of Norse games I've got and that I like. So I play through Assassin's Creed Valhalla's Discovery Tour. So not the main game, but the free expansion DLC, if you would call it, where it's not combat and assassiny, but it's more historically educational, and it's just like a free roleplay experience from a Viking and as an Anglo-Saxon monk's point of view of the same events, really. It really is quite good, and they do also have a nod to Norse mythology in it, and I loved both sides of it, and you can hear me narrate through that game. I've also got a video up on YouTube and on my Twitch channel of various playthroughs of Bad North, which is a roguelite game, more military strategy, but really quite adorable, cute graphics, but also quite gripping, quite intense. You get quite involved in placing your squadrons all around different islands as you basically island hop from one to the next, and the more islands you hop, the more enemies you face, and it gets increasingly tougher. And I've run it through several times and got to a certain point where I just get overwhelmed, and then all my squadrons die, and then you restart. And they always have different names, different symbols, and it's really interesting. So I do recommend checking my little videos of that out, either on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel. They're both under the handle Soul Chaser Becky. So that's it. It's now night time here in Midgard, and before I go, I will show you that all your pets, if it'll work for me now. It's not. The button was there before, and now it's not anymore. But you can have a variety of pets, and they can be petted. If only the bird would let me pet it, because they do give that option generally. Ah, there we go. So we're going to pet Shrew, the raven, give it some food, and it bites me, as ravens do. But you can get all sorts of pets, seasonal and more mythological, in this game. So you can really customise it and get your character to be the type of character that you want to represent you. And there are hundreds of skins. So, thank you very much for watching me on this rather crazy and whirlwind and very brief, because of the expanse of this game is quite broad, of Tribes of Midgard, available on most platforms, both Xbox and PlayStation, and of course on stream. And if you have any like-minded friends who want to give this a go, I do recommend it. It is strongly aimed at players multiplaying together, if that makes sense. Yeah, thank you for watching.